Alright, hey guys, so today I'm just going to be doing my current beauty hits and misses. I don't want to call it a monthly hits and misses because it's kind of just a collection of the last couple of months. So I'm just going to do my current beauty hits and misses. There's more hits than misses, but there's definitely a few misses. I know this is going to be a long video because I have a lot of products right here. So instead of just talking forever and ever, I'm just going to get right into the video. So we're going to start with the hits and then go on to the misses to end the video. So let's get right into the hits. So starting off with the hits, we're going to start off with a drugstore item. It is by e.l.f. It is the Molten Liquid Eyeshadow in the color Rose Gold. It's basically just like the same concept as like the Stila glitters or just like a liquid eyeshadow, but it's such a beautiful color. And I normally have creasy eyelids and oily eyelids, but when I put this on my eyes and do like a half cut crease, it goes nowhere. So that's what the color looks like. It's just very iridescent, very beautiful. I love using it with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. It just complements it so well, and I'm definitely going to be picking up more colors in this. So the next product is by Wet n Wild. It is the Photo Focus Face Primer. It says it refines pores, fills fine lines, brightens complexions, and evens skin tones. I'll put this on after I moisturize, and it is more of like a lotion texture, like when you squirt it out. It's a white cream material, but it does seem to fill my pores, and it gives my face just like a nice plain base to start my foundation with, and for the price, it's a great product. Alright, so next we have the Becca First Light Priming Filter. It's the purple one, it's the newer one. This stuff, if you have dry skin, I highly recommend you try it. It's got like a lemony fresh scent to it, but not like Clorox lemony, but just like nice lemony scent to it. And when you put it on your face, it just makes your face feel so refreshed. Like, I feel like a brand new person when I put this on. It's so worth it to me. It makes my foundation go on so smoothly, and my skin does not feel heavy even if it's a heavy foundation. My skin just feels healthy throughout the day because this just gives it that nice boost of moisture. So next is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. It's the 2-in-1. I'd heard a lot of great things about this for a while, but I just never tried it for myself, and I finally decided to pick it up, and I love it. I don't know, it's taken me so long. I love the giant doe foot applicator. It's really nice for applying it all over your face. I'll do a dip for each cheek, and then I'll blend it out with my beauty blender, and then I'll set it, and it just makes my face look absolutely flawless. And I don't know what took me so long to try it because I'll definitely be using it for a long time. So I think for concealer, we all knew what was coming because it's everybody's favorite concealer. It is the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer. I don't have enough good things to say about this concealer. Before I tried it, I always thought nothing could compare to the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer until I tried this. It is so full coverage and just so blendable. It's beautiful. And then like one dip of it, like when I pull it out, I can literally cover the entirety of my under eyes, down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, forehead with one dip, and it covers my entire face. It's just beautiful. If you haven't tried it, please go try it. So next I have a powder, and this is by e.l.f. It is the Soft Luminance Face Powder. I had just been looking for a new face powder. You know, I like trying new things, and it's $3. So I grabbed it one day, and it's lovely. It does have a little bit of sparkle in it, so if you don't like sparkle on your face, you might not like this powder, but they also do have just like a plain face setting powder, which works the same way. I just prefer this one because it's got like a peach tone to it, so it's not fully white, and it sets my foundation so beautifully. I don't feel like I have powder on my face. Like, I feel like it's just my foundation, but it covers enough to where I'm not sticky, so like when I do go and use like bronzer and stuff, it's not patchy because my foundation is not set. So I highly recommend this powder. Next I have a Too Faced Love Light Highlighter, and this is in Blinded by the Light. This is from their Natural Love collection. My mom got this for me for my birthday, and I had heard mixed reviews about it because, you know, some people were like, oh, it's not very pigmented, but that's one swatch. Like, that's one finger swatch. So like that's why I probably didn't buy it for myself, because of the mixed reviews. But maybe they just got duds because this is so blinding. I'm wearing it on my face today, but I also have another highlighter on, so I can't really talk right now. But it's beautiful. Like, that is one finger swatch. And so, like, when people say that it's like a natural highlight, I mean, I guess it's from the Natural Love collection, so it's not supposed to be like super glittery. And maybe that's what they mean by natural, that it's not super glittery. But it's beautiful. It gives enough pigment to my skin. It gives enough highlight to my skin where if I really wanted to, I could wear it just like this. It almost looks identical to this. So next, I'm very happy to say that I love this. It is the Smashbox Spotlight Palette, and this is the collaboration with Casey Holmes. I have it in the pearl color, which has Turned It On Pearl, Crank It Up Pearl, and Blow a Fuse Pearl. So it's just basically the lighter one, and they have a darker one. I got the lighter one because I have lighter skin tones, and they are so amazing. Coming from someone that has texture on my skin from, you know, old acne, and just I have texturized skin, I loved blinding highlights, but I couldn't always use them because it just emphasized my texture, and it made it look terrible right here until I tried this palette. And I know Casey Holmes did a great job doing it because she does have texture. She's got the rosacea on her skin, so she was very, very particular in creating this palette because they're blinding highlights, but they don't emphasize the texture. This like lightest color in the palette is what I generally use on a day-to-day basis. That's it. That's one finger swatch. Oh, didn't mean to flip you off there. One finger swatch. Let me get the other colors too. I don't really use the other color. I mean, I try to use the other colors, but I definitely gravitate towards the lighter color. But that's the other colors in the palette. They're just a little bit darker for me, but I'm currently, you know, getting tanner because the summer months are coming. But right now I use the lighter color, and it's phenomenal. So next I have a mascara, and it's not a new mascara, but I just recently kind of fell in love with it. I tried it before, and you know, I was just trying it, but then I tried it this time. I picked it up at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale because they were like $10. And it's the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. It is the one in like the purple cloth material, and it's such a great mascara. It's very defining because of the real bristles there, but it's also volumizing because of the formula of the mascara itself. I have it on today with Better Than Sex, and it just makes my eyelashes look amazing to the point where I go to work and people are like, "Are those your real lashes?" Like, yes, they are. I'm just using Tarte. Next, I have an eyeliner pencil, and this is by Lorac. It is the Front of the Line Pro Black Eye Pencil, and this came in another one of my favorites that I'm about to mention. So I don't know if this is like a full-size product, but it looks like it would be a pencil that you would have to sharpen, but it's got a twist part that you just twist up, and it's just such a pigmented black. Like that was me, just one line. So it's so pigmented. It's perfect for my waterline. I use it every single day. I'm definitely going to have to be purchasing a full size of this soon. So next I have the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder, and it's a highlighter. It's a loose highlighter, and this is in the color 05. It's not the color I wanted, but I picked it up anyways because it was during the VIB sale, and I wanted to get that 15% off. So it's basically just a loose highlighting powder. I'm going to put some into the cap. Kind of messy. That's literally what just came out of it. Look how much of that did. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, that's going to be fun to clean up. So I'm literally just going to put my finger in it, and then it's iridescent. So it's like it's a white powder, but it's an iridescent pink highlighter. It's so pretty. I love doing it with pink eyeshadow looks because it just gives, because in some lights it looks white, and then some lights it looks like that pink color. So it's perfect for looks like that. Okay, now I'm going to try and get this back in there. Alright, now I've got some eyeshadow palettes and one highlighting palette. So the highlighting palette, which everyone probably already knows, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. It is stunning. Like, it is dirty, but like the pigment of these highlights is so beautiful. I'm going to swatch them down my arm for you. So first we've got Kitty Cat, which is like a pinky peach. And we've got Forever Young, which is one of my favorites. Then we've got Daydream, which is pretty close to Kitty Cat, but more of an orangey coral tone. I don't really use Kitty Cat and Daydream as much just because when are you going to use a coral highlight? Maybe if was a little bit darker, but right now, no. And then this is Forever Lit, which is the white shade. Really, like, I can't. And then this is Glow Getter, which is like your perfect gold color. And then we have 143, which is more of a champagne-y gold, but still pretty close to Glow Getter. So those are all the shades. They're so beautiful. Like, even with a brush and not a finger, they come off so pigmented. Like, Nicole really got the formula down pat with this. Like, I'm amazed at how amazing they are. Amazed at how amazing, because that makes sense. Alright, then I've got this palette, which I bought a while ago, and then I kind of just set it down. It came out during a time where a lot of makeup was coming out for me, or just I was getting a lot of stuff, and it is the Lorac Pro Eyeshadow Palette number 3, and it's their pink tone palette. So it's got a lot of the pinks, it's got the row of shimmers, and then the row of mattes. I don't know why I ever put this down. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. It's just beautiful to create like just your standard brown looks, which are my favorite, but just giving it a little twist with like that pink and burgundy tones in it. It's beautiful. The formulation is amazing. They're so blendable. They do have a lot of kickback, so if that bothers you, I probably wouldn't grab this, but that doesn't bother me. There's no fallout on my eyes when I do it, so I highly recommend this if you love subtle eyeshadow looks. And then next I'm just doing some single eyeshadows. So these are old ones that I'm not talking about, but I'm talking about these up here. These are the ColourPop single eyeshadows, and I just have them in my Z palette. And yes, I know what happened with Z palette, but I'm not going to throw away my palette. So these are all of my ColourPop single shadows. I have them in the colors Liar Liar, Come and Get It, Wake Up Call, Centerfold, Locked and Loaded, Checkmate, Going Steady, Flower Boy, and Cloud 9. And I bought them because ColourPop was having a sale on their single eyeshadows. Or like they had like 20% off one day, I forget why. And I just decided to grab a few because I heard a lot of good things about them. And they're amazing shadows. Like, they're very comparable to the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows. But I even think that they have less kickback than the Anastasia shadows. They have amazing colors, very bright colors. As you can see, I have a lot of different colors going on in here. The shimmer shadows are very pigmented. Sometimes I don't even put them on with like a medium, so like a setting spray or something like that. I just use them on their own, and they're just so pigmented. If you haven't tried the single eyeshadows, I highly recommend. They're very comparable to the Super Shock Shadows by ColourPop as well. So my last product for my hits right now is this baby. It is the Lorac, the Pirates of the Caribbean eyeshadow palette, and this is their limited edition palette. They have a face palette too that I want to get, but I haven't gotten it yet. I was obsessed with these movies when I was younger. Like, I mean obsessed. I still watch them all the time. I love them. And so when I heard this palette was coming out, you know I had to get it. So it's just got shimmer and matte eyeshadows all throughout the palette. And they're very pigmented. Same formulation as all like the other Lorac eyeshadow palettes, so it's nothing different. But like the colors, they're all named with like related names. So there's a black pearl shade in here that I'm going to swatch for you because it is a duochrome shade, like a blue-brown duochrome. Beautiful. Let me see if I can find one. So there is that black pearl duochrome. Guys, I already have videos planned to use this palette because I'm so excited. I've played around with it a few times and I think I've got some good looks going with it. So if you want to see that video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. So that's it for the hits. And now we're going to do the misses. Alright, so now let's get into the current misses in beauty right now. These are just some things that didn't work out for me, and not saying they don't work out for you, but I just personally do not like them. So the first item I have is by Revlon. It is the Color Stay Foundation for normal to dry skin. And let me tell you what happened with this. So I originally bought the one for combination oily skin. because I kind of do have combination oily skin. Only recently my skin started going dry. Disgusting. Like, I wore it to work. It's good for like 20 minutes. And then I felt like a cake, like a literal cake. It was cracking off my skin. It was that dry. And so I took it back to Target and I got the one for a normal to dry skin. And I'm like, okay, this will be better because it's going to have more of, you know, like it's not going to have anything drying in it. No. It still felt the exact same. And I even said it with, you know, I said it with my RCMA my RCMA no color powder, which is not an oil control powder. It's literally just a translucent setting powder. I will not ever be wearing this again. Probably give it to someone that'll like it more because it's just, it doesn't work for my skin. It makes me feel like a cake no matter what I do, no matter how much I moisturize, no matter what primer I use. Just does not feel good on my skin. The next item I have is by Wet n Wild. It is the Cover All Correcting Palette, and it's just their color correcting palette. So you have the purple and yellow are opposites on the color wheel, so you use yellow to cancel out any unwanted purple spots and purple to color out any over yellow spots. And then you have green that color corrects redness like zits and blemishes, and white that brightens any color so you can put it on your face to brighten it. And I really tried to give this a chance because, you know, I mean, I don't really have overly colored skin. I have a few acne scars, but I don't really have redness. I don't really have bad dark circles that I can't cover with concealer. But I thought I would try it because color correcting is getting big. And I put this on my skin and I'll use like a little concealer brush to put it on the areas I need, and then I'll take a beauty blender and blend it out. And it blends away to literally nothing. And I don't mean just like a thin layer of color. Like, I mean my beauty blender literally takes it off my skin. And if I blend it out with a brush, the colors show through my foundation. So I just don't think this is a good product. I'd rather go get like a liquidy concealer in these colors to use. The next product I'm so disappointed to dislike because I heard a lot of good things about it. A lot of people use it. A lot of people love it. It is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I picked this up at my local Walgreens, and I guess after some research that it does come in an unscented version, because this version, it's disgusting. It literally smells like an 80-year-old woman's crappy perfume. To the point where, like, I would put it on my face and I was literally gagging, like actually gagging at the scent. It was disgusting. I don't even want to try the unscented version because the powder in itself is nothing to love. Not for me, at least. Like, when I put it on my face, it emphasized everything wrong with my face. I didn't even let it bake too long. I just put it on my face and brushed it away. But it emphasized everything wrong with my face. Like, right here, it went into all my pores. It went into everything wrong with my face. I will not be using this product. I don't like it. I don't think I'll be trying the unscented version because I don't like the product itself. Next, I'm not complaining about the blush, but this specific color. What's moving around in there? Oh, plastic coating. So this is the Tarte Blissful Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush, and like I said, the color is Blissful. I have other colors of these blushes, and they are phenomenal. I'm wearing one today, but this one, there's no color to it. Like, I put my brush in there, and I swirl it around, and nothing comes off on my brush. It doesn't even look like I've touched it with my brush because all of the imprints are still there. Like, literally, clean finger. Where's the color? Like, there's literally nothing. That's literally after, like I don't understand where the pigment is. And I don't get it because I normally love these blushes. I have so many colors in these blushes, but this one, it was just so disappointing. I don't use it. I can't see how you would use it unless you got like a scraper to scrape a layer off and put it on your face. And that's just way too much work for me. Next is this sample from Tarte. It is a sample of their Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. It was good throughout the day, but at the end of the day, I baked with it, and towards the end of the day, I started feeling cakey, and I started feeling gross. My friend gave this to me because she said she didn't like it, and I was texting her about it at the end of the day, and she said, try taking a picture with flash. So I'm like, okay, so I went and took a picture with flash, and the flashback on this is terrible. Like, I mean white, like just white, not even like a iridescent white, just white. So I mean, if you like to feel like a cake and if you like flashback, then this is the powder for you. So next I have this mascara. It is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I wanted to love this product because I heard a lot of good things about it, but it just doesn't do anything for my lashes. I love the packaging and I love the brush because it's the curved brush, so it really gets to all your eyelashes. But like, it really doesn't do anything for my lashes. It kind of just turns them black instead of blonde. I do wear it on like my days off, or if like I just want to toss some mascara on and go somewhere, I'll still wear it. I still get use out of it, but it's nothing like my Better Than Sex or the Tarte mascara I talked about in my hits. It just doesn't do anything for my lashes. It kind of just changes their color. So next I have an eyeshadow palette, and this is by Smashbox. It is their Cover Shop palette. This is the Smoky Eye palette, and I love the packaging, and I wanted to love the product, but I don't know what to do with it. I bought it because it had a really pretty green shade in it, but like there's no transition shade. The bone color is pretty, but like it's a lot of shimmer and not a whole lot of matte, so you can use this, but you can't use it alone. So that's, I think, what's disappointing to me. I want more transition shades. I want more to work with, and it's disappointing because they were hyped up. They were really hyped up because they came in that big packaging. Shay Mitchell was the face of it, so I was really excited for it, and the packaging is stunning, but I just don't know what to do with it. So next I have an Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and this is the one in That Glow. And I used to love this. I think I got it when I was first starting to get into highlighter, because you can tell I used that one up very well. That's in the color Bubbly. But like, after using different highlighters and going back, like, these aren't that pigmented. And like, so you can't do much with them because they don't offer much pigment. And I'm a all for pigment girl, so it's disappointing. I mean, I loved it back in the day. Like, this was my Ride or Die palette for the longest time, but then I started realizing that there were other brands of highlighters, and I started trying them out, and then I realized that this one really just doesn't do anything for me. So my last item for the misses, and this is the last item of the video, it is a pair of lashes from Wet n Wild, and they are the Shuttershock lashes. This is what they look like, and I bought them just because I was trying to get over the free shipping on the Wet n Wild website when I was buying like all my other stuff. These are not the same lashes. Like, this one on this side is bigger than this one. And I don't know if you can really tell that on camera, but they're different sizes and they're different length. Like, they're not the same lashes. I don't get it. But they're just like, let me take them out of the box, maybe then it'll be easier. Like, see how this one is bigger than this one? This one's more dense along the band than this one, and this one's longer. Like, how are you going to send me two different lashes? And then not to mention, they just look so fake. Like, let me get it up close and focus. Look how fake they look. Those aren't going to look good on anybody's lashes. So, I mean, that's my issue with them. I never even put them on my face because I don't want to look like a fool. So that is it for my current beauty hits and misses. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any products you think I should try out or any video requests, go ahead and put them down below in the comments. And also give this video a thumbs up because it helps me out. And subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any videos. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!